Alright, hi! Hey everybody. What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How's everyone doing? Hi, what's up? Welcome. So, yeah, I am back. And this time it didn't take a whole last like 3 days, half a week, whatever it was, to come back. So, hi. And as you can see, the game title has changed again for those of you that are on Twitch, but I think those of you that are on YouTube also can see the game title. So hi from both sides, everybody. I'm multi-streaming, of course, and so here we are. I'm just waiting for my voice to get normal again and for it to stop cracking, because yeah, I'm not 15 anymore. Crazy, I know. And yeah, so okay, everything seems to be running well. Should be running great. Ads should be running now, and I can yap a little bit about why this is not a game set in feudal Japan, and why we don't have a blade on our back. Allegedly, I actually don't know if we're gonna have a blade or not, because that's one of the aspects of today's stream. I'm going in completely blind. I have no idea what to expect. I think it's an RPG, at least that much, maybe. Now I'm gonna check the Steam store, not to check the synopsis, but just to check the okay, so action, adventure, single player, RPG, violent. Okay, everything that I like. Perfect. Special emphasis on that last one. So, okay. Ads are running, subtitles are cool, YouTube's cool, Twitch is cool, my audio's fine. Now the only thing left is the game. Okay, controller is perfect, I think, or at least here in the menus it works fine. I've bumped this all the way up to Ultra. I actually don't know, okay, if that is a good choice, to be honest. No? Okay. For some reason, it seems to have some kind of, like, a lot of input lag. And for some reason, I can't check my video settings. Okay, I cannot change them. Weird. Okay, so other than all that, but yeah, seems like there's a lot of input lag, like a lot of it. Can I change that? No, I don't think so. That would be on the video settings that I cannot mess with for some reason. Can I go there with this? I guess I can. Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's see how things are with Ultra, but probably I won't be able to handle it. We'll see. Other than that, there was whatever. Oh, low latency doesn't work if I'm using frame generation. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. I had no idea they had 2x frame generation. That's something new. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Let's go in. This is a demo, and yeah, I had downloaded it even before I started playing Path of Exile yesterday. I mean, I didn't really play Path of Exile. It was more of a reaction stream than anything else. But I guess we'll have a sword, and let's just go for the balanced gameplay. Enable tutorials, sure. And yeah, this is a demo, so I have no idea how many hours of playtime this will be. If it's very, very short, I have another kind of demo game on the backlog, and if it isn't, we'll leave that demo game for later. But yeah, everything else in terms of plans for gameplay still stands, so I'm still gonna play Path of Exile next week. And yeah, we're still gonna finish Ghost of Tsushima before then. Hopefully, at least. So yeah, let's go. Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in hell is us. You will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. That's a nice choice. For the best experience, we recommend playing hell with us with a controller. I am trying, but I have no idea how my controller will handle that. Demo save compatibility. Saved games from the demo will not be compatible with the full retail version. That's fine. This game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people living out that is purely coincidental. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Okay. Just a legal disclaimer because of weird lawsuits that can come from something like that. Let's go. Let's see.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph.
It's Jabba the Hutt.
I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin.
It's Jabba the Hutt in a suit.
Get in Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands.
What the hell is Hadia? Is the first question.
It seems we're ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired.
Seems like it's a country or something.
The civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
Well, so he didn't listen. Now, what the hell is Hadia? Okay, so that's the ON. Which looks more like the UN. But sure. No, yeah, that was him. Okay, that makes sense. Because, yeah, I mean, getting rid of your disguise is always smart. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so the camera's kind of quick. Okay. Can I run? Yes, I can run. Okay, it's kind of free. He walks forward and, I mean, that's fine, I guess. It doesn't match the steps, but that's okay, I guess. Okay. Can't really jump. But yeah, it really doesn't match the steps. What the hell? Okay. Let me just... Sorry. Maybe near half. Okay, it's better. Alright. I don't know why it was so fast. Even still, it's kind of fast. But that's fine. Okay. Deceased. Okay, floating. I guess you can save whenever you'd like to. That's the idea, right? Before we go down there, let's take a look here. But yeah, the movement really lacks a lot of control. Probably should have been the first worry, but sure. What the hell is this guy doing here? Conversations, investigation. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more of the situation, culture, and history of Hadia. Okay.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath.
Okay.
Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
Okay, so Hadia, Civil War, Peacekeeper, Sabinian.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Okay. What the hell is an APC though?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
Okay.
I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Sethar's, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here. Take this key to unlock it.
Key, Cadell Farm. A key for the fence leading from the Cadell Farm into the Senedra Forest, obtained from Ernest Cadell in Senedra Forest. Okay. So that's it with him for now. At Casa Marches you can travel between areas with a vehicle, so I discovered a new area. And... yeah, a lot of known stuff. Okay. In terms of trading, let's take a look. No relevant items. That's fine as well. Okay. Let's go.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Sabinians, write Atticus Cadell's message. Recording left on Otis Cadell's answering. So Gus, Arlo, Otis, and Atticus. Those are probably his 4 children, right? Okay. Alright. So I still don't exactly know what forest he's talking about. I mean, the tractor doesn't count as a vehicle, I guess it doesn't. The bike should though. The bike should count as a vehicle. I need to use the key. Oh, that's the forest he was talking about. But I didn't come through the forest. Yeah, but this changing of direction is really unnatural. I can't really explain why. In any case, yeah, let's use it. There we go. Investigation. If you are unsure on how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated item you have discovered. You may then select the item to see the specific information you've gathered so far. I mean, they said no map, no anything, but they have little icons, because I can see the icon pointing there. And you can also get information back. But I guess that would be unavoidable, because if you stop playing for the day and then you only play again next week, maybe you'll forget where you were and stuff. So so yeah, I guess that's unavoidable. Scorched bell, a bronze bell marked with scorch marks, a natural abrasion. Classified entry, access denied. Okay. Can I somehow climb? No, I didn't get the tutorial of that yet, and spamming buttons. And it doesn't seem like I can. So that was what we initially found. Yeah. No, wait. Is that back at the entrance? Honestly, I can't fucking tell. Okay, that's part of a vehicle. I don't know why it's making noise though. I mean, this is the forest, but it's fenced all the way. And I guess this is their ATC or whatever. And we hear heavy breathing. Okay.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right?
I've blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Yeah, I did do that.
Who are you? OMSIF 0451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC, and we got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Who has the APC key? The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can west of here. He said so. They also marked the trees. Okay, very well marked. That's fine. I would prefer if he didn't say anything about the marked trees or anything. I mean, because if they're advertising on exploring and observing and keeping things in mind and stuff, maybe they should tone that down, right? If they weren't talking about it, then they can do whatever they want. But if they are advertising, they should go all in, no? Maybe not. I want to check this out. Sorry. I do not have a key. That's sad. How do I get up? How do I get up? No, not like this. Weird. Damn, this shit's pretty far. Okay. Okay, that's probably like a generator or something. And out of that we get the OMSIF medkit, an advanced medical kit found at the OMSIF base camp in Senator Forest. Emergency medical kit model whatever. Contains specialized medical supplies. Okay. A violently strange substance filled with an unknown substance. Classified. Access denied. OMSIF report. Field research. An abridged summary of events concerning a mysterious anomaly found at the OMSIF base camp in Senator Forest. Subject anomaly 16. Estimated time since anomaly collapse 1056 years based on resonant topology signature. Coincides with fifth cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Following items forwarded to the facility ZCO2 for further analysis. Complete imaging of the site. A concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Proximate flora samples. Okay. So they are investigating something. Okay. Okay, I need to keep an eye out for those symbols. Okay. I'll try to memorize them. I don't even know where they can appear. So, that's kind of weird. Hey Manoj, what's up? Welcome. How's it going? Let's take a look. Unknown language. Okay. Nothing about those symbols. Let's see. What else? What else? Nothing, I guess. Let's just bring him the med kit, but first, let me go back there. Felt like there was more stuff around. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, oh, there we go. Key rusted, a small rusted metallic key found near a red boulder atop a hill in Sonedra Forest. Okay, Cadell family treasure, seems like I have HP there. There's nothing in this direction, or at least it's closed off for now. Not good, whole family situation is backed up with cold and cough, no, I've the mirror. Oh, god damn it, so... yeah. When there's a lot of people like that, people always get sick after. Well, I wish you and your family well. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's in here. Okay, note, Cadell treasure. Atari know someone was the carrier of the call. Yeah, so that's the usual stuff. There's somebody sick and everybody gets sick then. A small note with the writing of a child found in a lockbox deep in Sonedra Forest. Behold, the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. And we got a bracelet of ecstasy. Okay, defensive gear, limbic sphere, grade 1, ecstasy, damage absorption, endurance bonus, stamina cost reduction, while grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost of all actions. Okay, we solved the mystery. Wasn't that hard, so... yeah, let's go. I probably should go lower with that shit. Maybe this is a bit too low, but yeah, it gives me way more control. It does take a while to turn. Yeah, maybe I should just get used to the other speed. Cause yeah, this seems a little bit too slow. Maybe like this. Cause yeah, I mean, turning around takes a little while, and I might need to turn around quickly when the combat comes, and I hope that there's combat in this demo. Doesn't really make sense for them to not include something that showed up in the game images in the trailers and stuff, and not included in the demos. So there's that. Bro, the whole banged up scenario makes absolute sense to our common apartment. Damn, he has that IV thing on his hand, but like, does he go to work with that IV thing on his hand? That sounds kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's the usual, everybody gets a cold. But I mean, once you recover, it's no problem at all. I mean, usually it isn't that hard to recover from the cold, depends on your age and stuff. Okay, let's see. Heirloom necklace, a pendant given to me by my mother when I was 5 years old. He came with it after discharge? How does he come with it? Does he have like a mobile thing? It was the last time that I saw her. It is made from an unknown material that is always cold to the touch. So... okay, the item doesn't fit here. But some other similar item might. There are 3 things here. Maybe they're related to Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so... a circle with a fire-looking thing, and those eyes in like a cross-shaped thing. Okay. More known language. I wonder when we'll be able to... I mean, if they want people to explore... I guess the icons are really visible. Let's just descend like normal people. Yeah, I know what this charge means. Yeah, I know. Of course I know what this charge means. But if you're saying that he has an IV thing on his arm, usually you have that at the hospital. After you get discharged, you have no IV thing in your arm. And you said that you saw the guy and he had an IV thing on his arm. So from that, I gathered that if he's not in the hospital, he's walking around with something that hooks him up to, you know what I mean? Like those breathing apparatus, but for an IV, which I guess doesn't really make sense. Probably talking about like the scar or like the bandage that he got after removing the IV. Probably that's what you mean, right? Okay, so about that cave. So what we saw was the left portion. Wait, really? So it has nothing to do with these symbols. Really? Okay, then I have no idea what I'm doing. I could swear I saw one of those symbols at least. I guess I was wrong, so that was useless. Let's go back. I think I kind of remember the symbols, so if we ever come across them, I'll put them in place. I hope. But yeah, that was the left part of like a stone, so I suppose that those were the first two symbols, you know? Oh, that's one symbol. I guess that's the leftmost symbol that we saw. Okay.
I need the med kit.
Yeah, I know. How do I give him the med kit? Do I trade with him? Is that it? Okay, that's it, okay.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Okay, ancient mechanism. An old dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Seneder Forest, given to me by a wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. Entry complete, processing new information. I don't know what that database thing is about, but... okay. We're trying to fool a soldier, and it's awfully convenient that he can't see. Your dad gave the call back to you again? Yeah, I mean, getting sick back to back is bad. But well, you gotta be careful when there's somebody with a cold, if you don't want to get sick. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Because, I mean, there were 3 things, and we saw 2 of them. So yeah, the third one was the only one that was left. That's what I thought, and I guess was right, and probably that door that had the same symbol. Oh, and the pickaxe. Oh, because the pickaxe fell off here. That's a nice touch. Okay. But yeah, it wasn't too hard to find a solution, even if you didn't see the pickaxe. Just saying, bro. 102.9 temp day before yesterday. You guys use Fahrenheit? Really? Bruh, I thought that was only the Americans. Hello? 102? That's crazy.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay. I have no idea what 102 is, but I know that that's hot. Probably near 40 degrees or something. In an actual system, in an actual proper temperature system thing. Okay, so the door closed off behind us. Great. If the soldiers didn't get out, yeah, we're definitely gonna get out. Save system. Use the save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to the last save point. This includes conversations, datum, discovered puzzles, complete enemies eliminated. Okay, so it can it's everything. Every time you find an option to manual save, you probably should do that. Okay, in any case, SSC report on Epsilon 11. So that was the guy with the blood in his eyes there at the entrance. January 22, 93. So subject underground site Lambda 02. Preliminary dust analysis determined site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of the 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken: successfully unlocked door mechanism to gain entry into site. Preliminary exploration and securing of first chambers. Collection and catalog of items list below. Installation of the base equipment. Following items forwarded to the Z602 facility for further analysis. The samples from each chamber. Drone imaging sweep of each chamber. 4 times iron tools for solar canals, iron shackles for solar canals, 5 teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Actions planned and sealed next doorway until in the morning of January 23. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan, and that's probably how all these guys died. To be honest, I don't really want to get jump scared, but I'm ready for everything, and I have no idea why this is lagging so much, as it is a... How about you look forward? As this is a cutscene, so crazy that the cutscene lags more than the game.
Hey, you okay? Hey!
Okay, that's trippy. They don't care about bullets, so you should stop shooting. Okay, can you please stop lagging? Thank you. Damn, that's not the stream, guys. That's really the cutscene, which runs worse than the game. Okay, I think I got the gist of it. Yeah, that guy looks like the Slenderman. Miss Savior is probably dead. And now the audio is desynchronized. What the hell is going on? But yeah, you're right, Manoj. That guy looks like the Slenderman. Steal the things from the corpse. And yeah, now the drone is ours for some reason. Wait, there's another one? Okay, let's see if we can fight out of that cutscene. Okay, lock on to enemies. What do I do now? Okay. Okay, that's how you dodge. But I guess I don't, yeah, I don't think I really did dodge. Shard, neutral, small. Bro, not kidding, you know. But for a second my heart just came up to your neck. Why? Did you like get scared or something? But there were no jump scares in the game. It was actually pretty okay, I think. Okay, I'll have to look into this more. I see some of the symbols that are like the same. Okay. You got scared, really? I mean, I guess that they're kind of ugly and they have no face. But in my opinion, it was kind of fine. Okay. Legit, you change your pants? Oh, come on, man. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the database. Basic medic kit, small, endurance restoration, instantly recover health, household med kit suitable for treating minor injuries, contains... Okay. So it's a med kit. What else? What else? What else? What else? There's a door here. Endurance system. The endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. Huh? Okay. But I guess you can never have more stamina than health. I guess that kind of makes sense. As you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina. Okay, that makes sense. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you are defeated. Okay. Okay. I'm not landing any hit. Every action you perform has, yeah, sidestep, guard. I don't think I've guarded yet. While exhausted, all actions can be performed much slower than usual, exposing you to more danger. Stamina will weaken, yeah, after performing no action. So now I'll wait. They kind of bait you a little bit. And the combat isn't really clean. At least from what I can tell. Oh, now we can scan these things. Now one more jump scare gonna come, I will directly out of the diapers. I mean, you better. But I mean, so far, I haven't felt any jump scare. But yeah, you be careful. And then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Okay, that's kind of random, but maybe if we match it against the other... Can I like permanently use the heal? Oh no, that's the compass. So... Okay, that's fine. And what's this? Then this is blocking, this is dodging, this is attacking. This is... Okay, a heavy attack that you need to hold to like charge. Okay. Okay, I guess I really need to like focus on them, otherwise I don't hit my attacks. Yeah, I need to remember to lock, because yeah, it's been a while since I played a game that I need to lock. Even that Ghost of Tsushima has none of that. So, and finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. Okay, scanning it again says the same thing. So yeah, I want to go back and scan everything. But first I wanted to know how to to heal, because we got a med kit. And I thought we were gonna be able to heal somehow. Okay. Came out of nowhere. Died out of nowhere. Okay, and then there's that door. We need to get the keys right. You know, I'm watching the stream in the dark and have used the cloth to silence myself, not scream. Okay, now you're overreacting a little bit, but yeah, watching this in the dark might not be the best. Yeah, but it's not that scary, Manoj. It's not that scary. Get over it. Get over it. So, let's move on. Can't jump, so that's something. I can, however, dodge roll, whatever it's called. I didn't find the keys to the APC. I think I shouldn't go up there before grabbing those. I think that kind of makes sense, right? We've seen the logs. Seen that. Can't open the chest. Yeah, I mean, I guess the enemies are creepy, but between being creepy and getting jump scared, I feel like there's a big difference. Cutscenes are actually equal seeing Wednesday episode 1. You think so? I need to watch Wednesday. I never did, actually. Probably should. Some symbols are the same as those other things that you rotate around, but others aren't. I guess I need to explore a little bit more, pay more attention to the surroundings and stuff. Thought this could be an opening or something, I guess. Just okay. So that's the wall it's smashed into. And yeah, I mean, that was definitely stronger than the other three that we defeated. The one that summoned the red thing. Whatever that red thing was. Okay. Other than all this, I need to watch Wednesday. Your mom told you about Portugal and about Vasco da Gama? Really? What did she say about him? I mean, about Portugal and yeah, Vasco da Gama is a sailor, right? Unless you're talking about the bridge. Which is named after the sailor, obviously, but you know what I mean. Probably she told you about the sailor. Oh, there we go. Another place. Not getting jump scared. Maybe they're in the ceiling in Manoj. First the sinners are brought to the tower. Then something, and then something else. Let's take a look. So... well, shit. Okay. Heirloom necklace. Oddly shaped pendant made of an unknown alloy. Seems to be made of the same material as this strange weapon. APC. I found the APC parked beyond the woods in the Senedra forest. The key to unlock the APC is carried by the Yomsiv sergeant with the red poncho. Oh, I forgot about that. It's true. I got way too focused on the fighting Senedra forest. Armored personal carrier. Oh, that's what APC means. Okay. Used to transport military troops. Black vehicle with military markings on it. Family reunion. Strange weapon, perhaps. My father knows something about the strange weapon. This is the only thing that can hurt the creatures. Medieval weapon emitting a strange energy. You only call it medieval because it's a fucking sword. Get out of that. My father was the blacksmith in the village of Jova, Casa Marches. I like that effect. I don't remember what he looks like. Family reunion. What else? Owner of the farmland in Senedra Forest. He knows where the village of Jova is located. He suggested that I hitch a ride with the soldiers to the north. Old man is hiding in the farmhouse. He's a member of OMSIF Epsilon 11. He used the medkit and seems stable. I figured out how to activate the doors mechanism. We probably are gonna have to fight him after we get out of here. Let me just finish my M&M spree. This is the village of my childhood and is the last known location of my parents. Jova is where I was born. Ernest Cadell said that Jova is quite far and I need a vehicle to reach it. Okay. So. Alright. How do I open a chart? There's mother. Used to live in the village of Jova. And there's the blacksmith of Jova. And that was his father. So each of these things can be opened up. So yeah, strange weapon, blacksmith of Jova, and that's the necklace. It's connected to the strange weapon, the blacksmith of Jova. Oh, I like this. It's connected to mother and the strange weapon. He doesn't remember what his father looks like. If we take a look at the APC, it's probably connected to this guy. This guy is connected to the APC. Okay. I mean, it's weird that this guy isn't connected to the APC since he was the one that told us about it. In terms of usable items, there's the compass. I wanted to add the medkit. I guess I need to come over here into the... Oh, we had defensive gear, that's true. I should have used it earlier. While grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost of all actions. That's nice, but I don't intend to get grievously wounded. Hat, Metro cap, will use, but has served me well. The closest thing I have to a home right now. Kind of weird to say, thing to say about a hat, but that's sure. A slot for ponchos and other outfits to wear. Outfits do not affect hero stats. Purchase DLC to unlock more cosmetic options. A slot for customized looks for Cappy, drone skins do not affect hero stats. Purchase DLC to unlock more cosmetic options. Yeah, I did see that I unlocked something cosmetic. But I guess I can't access it right now. Katoshi datapad, the datapad I stole on base camp before entering Hadia, datapad model kit, whatever, okay. Let's check everything that I can. Scorched Bell and the vial of the strange substance. These are the notes that we have found so far. Level 1 out of 4, limbic sphere neutral, level, grade. Okay, to the next level I need XP, limbic energy, guard protection, limbic theft, parry agility. There are glyphs. Okay, I don't have access to any glyphs, I think. There we go. What else? Defensive gear, relics, drone items, that's a module, distract, database, emitter oh, that's what we saw in that cutscene. Unit emits amplified limbic resonance that rapidly oscillating between emotional signatures, overwhelming the faculties of targeted limbic entity and incapacitating it in the process. Okay. Basic medkit, charred, neutral, small. And these are the outfits. Tactical poncho, polyurethane, aramid composite membrane, thermal water abrasion, corrosion, puncture resistant. Includes rear mounted Cappy drone docking bay. And that's what we have. Okay. What else? In terms of the drone, seems like the Cappy supports the installation of up to 4 modules. Okay. Module distract. And in terms of exploration, I guess there are good deeds. And we haven't made any good deed except saving the guy. But I guess we need to save the guy to progress, so that doesn't count. Authorized personnel only. I guess we don't have access to that yet. We did unlock the Cadell family treasure. So yeah, this seems to be kind of like a large demo. There are a lot of things to do, a lot of good deeds and stuff. So it's rather large. Now, that's not a red poncho. So that wasn't a captain. I mean, it's red, but for a different reason. Okay, so none of these guys are wearing red ponchos. Question, where the hell's the leader? Like I said that the leader was gonna be around. But yeah, that shit's not a red poncho at all. I'm probably missing something. It's where we were earlier. Can't open this shit. Yeah. Some like torture spot. Seems to be more like a cooking spot than anything else. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anybody with a red poncho. And I didn't gather enough clues to know how to open that shit. So let's go up there, let's see what the soldier says. Because I mean, now that the soldier's better, he'll probably wipe the blood off his eyes and he'll know that we're not a soldier. Now we're gonna coerce him into helping us because we saved him or something. But yeah, red poncho guy, didn't find him. Wait. Yeah, so it didn't close behind us. There was like a rock fall behind us. And we're stuck down here and we heard some strange noises up there. So maybe there was an anomaly up there that caused that thing. Maybe related to that woman that showed up. Might be related. Let's really explore everything. Really explore it. Spend hours looking at the walls. Okay. Weird statue, but sure. Let's spend hours looking at the walls. Or trying combinations. I mean, there aren't that many. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per, right? So I don't know, maybe like 200 combinations. Not too hard. I mean, we get out of here sooner rather than later. I don't know what these are supposed to tell me though. Those seem like some biblical passages or something similar to that. Will endure climbing through the twin-headed serpent. Twin-headed serpent. Twin-headed serpent. Twin-headed serpent. Where the hell is the twin-headed serpent? Okay, can I cheat? Probably not, right? Probably not many people play the game. I have no idea where to go. Should I start trying combinations out? Oh, maybe... Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay, I'm almost sure about these. I don't remember the first one though. Okay. I guess I'm not that dumb, but I saw that looked like a twin serpent thing, and then the Fires of Hell was the last one. I wasn't sure about the first one, but I guess we figured that out. There's the pickaxe there again. Okay, that thing I said looks like eyes, didn't I, earlier? And yeah, it's actually the eyes of the sun. There are the twin-headed serpents, and there's something in the middle. Let's take a look. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent, there the wretched Savinian vermin shall be excreted onto the flaying pits of the accursed Himalara fields. Okay. Probably one of the worst sentences ever said in the history of ever. When the hell are you gonna attack me instead of just baiting me? Okay. I guess you charge first. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, I should get better at either parrying that or dodging it. But okay. I think I figured it out. Now I'm more confident in my detective skills. Definitely. But I don't remember what the first thing said. In any case, usable item, limbic capacitor small, limbic restoration, instantly gain limbic energy with the yielded weapon, single use device slowly absorbs and stores ambient limbic energy, instantly discharges all energy on contact with limbic material. So maybe I should do that. And yeah, put it there. I have no idea what limbic energy is. See somebody up there. But I guess we'll figure about that limbic energy in a bit. Journal, prison guard. A preserved journal belonging to a guard stationed at some kind of prisoner holding facility found in the underground ruins of Sanedra Forest. I am filled with glee as they enter, row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Assyrian, Jahanian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Setharis requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Yeah, that guy is definitely not a psychopath. We can be sure at least that much. Definitely not a psychopath. Oh, okay. Oh, I could have done something that I didn't do. That was my bad. I trolled. I guess when you probably do a perfect parry or something, maybe instantly execute them. But if it was something like that, it makes no sense because it's a completely different button than the normal attack button, and that's just weird. That's not very intuitive. In any case, new defensive gear acquired. This item can be equipped. Yeah. Bracers of terror, intimidating bulwark, endurance bonus, protection bonus, damage absorption, limbic sphere, terror. Grade 1. We can equip that. I guess we can also do that, but we can equip that because now we have 2 defensive gears. Do they show up? Do they show up in our character? Probably not, right? So nothing here. Just a skeleton. Let's move on. Okay, there's another one over there. Healing pulse. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. With these particles, when these particles coalesce into a solid ring, you can activate the healing pulse ability. Sure. The ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to a percentage of the damage dealt. Okay. By the hit that triggered the particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Okay. Okay. Healing pulse is the right button. Okay. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by the healing pulse. Oh, I didn't use the particles. I messed up. But okay. We got a shard out of that. There are a lot of anomalies around here. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Oh, I thought I had used it. I guess I didn't, but this time I did click the right keybind. So that was weird. Okay. Limbic capacitor small again. Distractibility. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distractibility can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked on to. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you. Okay. The distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone. You attack the distracted enemy. Okay, that makes sense. When the distractibility ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side and the distractibility will enter a cooldown period during which it cannot be used again. So let's do that. And now let's focus on this one. Yeah, and they take a lot of damage when they are hit after being distracted. The fact that you have to lock onto them before distracting them is a little bit tough mechanically, but just until you get used to it. This item can be equipped, so we got a new weapon. Oh, it's a second weapon. Okay. I guess, yeah, we can have multiple, that's true. This one has less guard protection, but it probably does more damage overall. Okay. It's fine. And LT, and I switch. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to, okay, there we go. I healed up, and I did forget to... Yeah, I did forget to... What was it? Oh, to lock on. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I guess the pendant doesn't feed here, but the pendant fits somewhere. Otherwise, it wouldn't show up as an option to fit into stuff. Parry. Some attacks can be parried by using the guard action at the right moment, just as the enemy changes color. A successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy's stance. When a parry depletes all the enemy's stance, you can riposte to do more damage. So that was the riposte, but it's a completely different keybind. That makes no sense. Okay, that wasn't perfect. No. Come on, too late now. No. Come on. Do one of those. There we go. Cool. There's only a problem. I didn't see the animation because of the camera angle. That's fine. Kinda scuffed, but that's fine. There's another two guys there. What the hell is this? Disgusting. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I should have healed. Didn't do that. There are 2 more enemies here. Do this. No. Oh, it's on cooldown, that's true. Okay, how much are you gonna bait me? Okay. Not much more, I guess. And we got the ram head medallion Viridian. A Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head found in the area. Okay. I need the other medallion, which will allow me to open the door that we saw earlier. Okay, this one is different. Okay, nice charged attack. Okay, not too hard. Not boss worthy yet. Okay. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls, and bound from neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. So I guess this is the tower. Drone bypass. Reduces drone active cooldowns. Okay, and we also got the OMSIF deployment order. Deployment order. OMSIF Epsilon 11. Epsilon Commander Aribeth. Subject multiple suspected SSE. Target Senedra region, Southern Umbrahan. Objective Standard Protocol Alpha. Located and contain reported anomalies. Investigate the origin and evolution of sites. Collect and catalog relative materials. There we go. So, yeah, that guy has a red poncho, so we're gonna get a key to the APC. There we go. A small key likely meant for a vehicle recovered from a fallen OMSIF sergeant in the trenches of Senedra Forest. So yeah, that makes sense. And there's also the Sabinian superstition, a letter. An unsent letter from a Sabinian soldier to his brother found in the trenches of Senedra Forest. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Senedra after our big push. Cold as all hell, let me tell you. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you, your brother, Martin. So, yeah, trenches. Civilian front, and sent letter from the civilian soldier to his wife, found in lockbox in the trenches of Senedra Forest. My dearest Marino, we trampled through Senedra Forest with the fury of King Aster Pals. Never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites. When the shells dropped, it was glorious. We found 3 Paul brothers cowering in a farmhouse, pissing to their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. So those 3 Paul brothers, I guess Paul is their nationality, or maybe a slur to their nationality. And yeah, they are probably the children of that old guy. We need to go back to him and show him the letter. A well-worn gold-plated watch. An engraving on the back reads Otis, found in the lockbox. So yeah, that's definitely them. Not that hard to figure that shit out. So yeah, that's the good deed that we have started. If we are good people, we return to the old dude and tell him that his children are dead. Okay, I wanted to go backwards before going forwards, but maybe this is the right way. Basic meal small, increase stamina. Those numbers are way too arbitrary and way too high. Stamina cost reduction, instantly recover stamina and reduce stamina cost temporarily. And more of a med kit. Okay, that's the big enemy. Linked enemies. You will often face two enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. That's true. This pair is known as an limbic entity and is made up of a hollow walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and Haze, a large monster of various shape. To defeat this pair, you must kill the hollow walker, the humanoid. However, the hollow walker cannot be damaged as long as the Haze is present. What the hell? Okay. Reducing the Haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the hollow walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, the hollow walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. Okay, if the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the Haze will re-emerge. Okay, so... I'm trying to block this shit. There we go. Easy. Okay. So let's go over there. Because I need to check this out first still. I don't even remember where we were, but we weren't here, that's for sure. Basic medkit, that's fine. I still don't know what those colors mean. I guess we'll figure that out eventually. Oh, that's a linked enemy. Really? I thought I had healed. Whatever, I'm trolling. Weapon level up, limbic sword, so... yeah, now it can gather more limbic energy or something. Okay. Just take a look down here. Easy. Why didn't the heal pop? I was spamming it, bro. Maybe I can use it too early. Okay, that's fine. Advanced med kit and the random red light from this tiny thing. Kind of weird. Kind of looks like one of those drops, but that's fine. That's a lot of enemies. I really suck at this. What the hell? There we go. Okay, so I probably can't do it neither too early nor too late. Okay. It's normal artillery. That's a meal. I think I'll just heal. Yeah. Drone bypass. Okay, let's equip all that. I don't know what I was really waiting for, but yeah, now we can equip stuff. I still don't know. Wait, oh, it's an active. The drone bypass is an active. I thought it was one of those attachments to the drones, and yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that I got two of the same attachment like right off the bat, but I mean, anything can happen, right? I have no idea what limbic energy means though. At least the limbic energy of my sword is maxed out. I don't know. I really don't know what that means. Okay, this one is different. Well, it just means that it's stronger, right? Okay. Yeah, we got a ecstasy shard. Whatever those do. That's a soldier, and yeah, there we go. A crimson sheen covered this metallic medallion featuring a ram's head. Ram head medallion. Snyder Forest Zone 03, estimated 9th century origin. Ram head iconography matches twin depressions found near the door. Come on, you didn't have to tell me that. See, this is the thing. They say, oh my god, you have to pay attention to your surroundings, be alert. We won't have a map, we won't have any compass, anything that will point you in the right direction. There are no icons there. And then they feed you all of this. They feed you all this as if you didn't have a brain or a memory. I guess they didn't really force feed you the good deed. I mean, the only reason why I know that the good deed is with the old man is because he talked about his children, and then we saw the children's names and stuff, and that was thanks to your memory and thanks to paying attention. But see, I mean, I guess if you don't have a good memory, saying the twin depressions wouldn't really tell you anything if you didn't really look at the twin depressions. But you know, existence of matching medallions suspected. Yeah, we did find them. Some items related to investigation or exploration can be equipped for easy access. No, I don't think I need that. Is that needed to put the medallions in the slots? Is it needed for them to be in my hand? Like, I hope not. Okay. This is not where we wanted. There we go. Okay. Perfect. It's before this, because this is where we found the first medallion. It's not in this room, it's in the next one. Okay. There we go. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I didn't look at the actual medallion's shape. It's fine. Oh, Jesus. Right off the bat. Okay, that was kind of spooky. My turn now. Perfect. Okay. Journal. Queen's Decree. A worn excerpt is transcribed from Queen Harver of Etta's lengthy discourse on the construction of the Arca Spire, found in a sealed room in the underground ruins of Senedra Forest. By decree of Queen Harver, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts begat calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immorality, a reminder to all that none escape his gaze. Here we purge heresy, here we purify the kingdom, here we reclaim our faith, and it's written in a weird language. So, all of these things that we've seen in a weird language is because this is some underground ruins, very old underground ruins. So I guess that kind of makes sense. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon and a datapad and using the manage or add glyphs input. Okay, so this is our first glyph. Limbic Sphere Terror, rank 1, use mechanic tap, lock on required no, cost limbic. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic entities stunned with gripping fear. Teleport range, okay. Little cool sounding mechanic. So I'll do that, and I'll put it in on the sword, I think. Wait, what? Okay. I don't know what I did there, but okay. Really? Upgrade this weapon to unlock the glyph slots? That's sad. I heard my controller disconnect. Why the fuck did my controller disconnect? Bruh. Why am I getting trolled for fun? Shit, let's see if this fixes it. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay. Should be fine now. Okay, this will eventually close. So yeah, we were saying, or I was saying, and now that I close that shit, it isn't working anymore. What the hell? Give me a second. Okay, so maybe it really was that thing that was working. Okay. Second, I'll get it working. I'll get it working. I've done so every other time that it's given me problems, so I'll do it. Okay. 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 Now I should be fine. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright. So we were checking this out. Yeah, I guess so. The limbic sword is less agile, less attack speed, but I guess it does more combo hit damage. Why did the damage go down so much for... Oh, I guess it didn't. I just read it wrong. The sword is the heavier one. It does more damage. Now I have the key. In terms of exploration, there's the golden watch. I know. And... yeah, we got some new clues. We'll do a little bit of a situation check later. Let's just save this now that we've done all that. And now we gotta go around. Cheat that fucking thing. I didn't mean to do that. I need to, like, yeah, okay, I can do it like that. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do it like that, I meant to do it like this. There we go. That's why I clicked the wrong one. It's crazy that out of the ruins we go instantly into trenches, though. It's crazy. check that out. There's still another enemy, and there were a lot of things ahead. Ah, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Okay, and we got another level up. Not bad. I mean, this little mountain that we see. Wait, what's this?
Please help! We're in here! Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Please help us! We've been locked in here for days. We came all the way from Talju to meet a man named Lamech Gant. He claimed he could smuggle us south across the mountains.
And then he lied.
We sold everything we owned, but it still wasn't enough to cover his feet. We told him about an office in town, Vanderlyn Trust. Some rich corporate types that are bound to have left some valuables behind.
Okay.
So he locked us in here while he went to Talju to ransack the place. He said he'd be back in 2 days. It's been close to a week.
Okay. We said absolutely nothing and left. Giga chat. So I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so we defeated an enemy here. And we could climb here, but are we gonna get to the car this way? I don't know, so far the progression has been kind of streamlined. So if we weren't supposed to be here, there will be a little barrier. I think I'll go for this though. Fuck, I'm trolling. Not enough limbic energy. Okay, give me a second. Now I know what the limbic energy is for. That was a nice dodge. Okay, I messed up there. Fine. Ah. Ah, shit. I forgot to heal. I messed up. Okay. I mean, I ate a carrot. That didn't do much. Just heal back up. The time loop guardian was killed. What the hell was that? What the hell is a time loop guardian? Okay, that's a tower. Probably the tower that they were talking about earlier. Those wreckers that we found left behind. I mean, I can't. God damn it. I'm out of energy. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. I still suck at this, but not too bad. This is probably the hardest so far. Okay, thank God my heirloom necklace doesn't open the funky looking tower. So, okay, yeah. Let's go back. I have no idea about the time loop thing that popped when I killed that guy, and the markings on the terrain around it were kind of weird as well. Okay. Let's go. Let's go back to the injured guy. Probably already up and running, because I mean the time we took, you know. Oh, okay. I guess I need relevant items to open this. Gotta keep all of this in mind. All of this. Okay, that's where I thought I was. Okay, these are the chimes. C. They said, oh, there will be no icons, there will be no icon. Oh, the guy died with the rockfall thing. That makes sense, and I said that I was hearing one of those anomalies, and I did. So, yeah, see, no icons, no markers, no anything, and then that shit distracts you for half of the game. Okay. This is gonna be like our base, even though we can't move around. I like this. Kinda like this. Very stylized, very nomadic looking thing. I like it. Okay. So, sorry, in terms of this, I found the APC operated by whatever. I unlocked the door with the key. The drone seems to be linked to it. That's true. We did see that. The structure collapsed and crashed into that. He was wearing an unmarked black military uniform. I guess he wouldn't be needing that medkit anymore. True. What else? What else? I thought that was if we wanna, yeah, if we wanna drive somewhere. So, the Akasa Marches, we are at the Sinedra Forest. There's also all those cities that we heard about. The village of Jova, we can travel over there. So yeah, let's leave for now. Let's go over there. Back to where we came from, literally. Because I need to find the old man. Oh, you wanna fight me? Get over here then. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. You kinda baited me. Time Loop Guardian was killed. Okay, I guess that's just the name of that enemy type. Probably. It's fine. I have no idea why I didn't see this guy when we went through the first time. Maybe he wasn't here. AAF order. 6th Battalion decoded AAF communique detailing objectives for the Battle of Senedra. Establish forward command post, target farmhouse, cords, whatever. Clean and occupy, minimal resistance expected. Set up comms uplink as priority. Secure southern Umberhan region. Snether Forest, concentrated and low activity, sweep and clear forest, artillery support available. Establish trend network, counterattack expected, fortify line and hold for winter, wait for the orders for spring offensive. So yeah, a war is going on. Let's go back to the old man, even though I wanted to use that. Sorry. I'm always mixing these two up. I wanted to use that watch. We'll give him the watch.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Goal did accomplished. See, told you guys.
You startled me. I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them.
Am I dressed like one of them? Really? Okay.
Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry.
What do you know about the tower?
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower is haunted and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
Not anymore. They're all dead. So yeah, let's stop for a bit and see where we are in terms of the situation, because I feel like if we travel now, we're gonna be missing a lot of stuff, honestly. He believes the tower is haunted and cursed. So maybe because this is not greened out like the... Oh, it actually is. It isn't greened out when I haven't read it yet. That's nice. Nice title. Then I misinterpreted it. That's fine. So, two things can happen. Either I'm not able to open the tower right now and I really need to travel away so that I can find more stuff, more useful stuff to interact with the tower and all that stuff. Or I need to just stay around. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. And I need to explore more. So, yeah, to be honest, I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'll just travel away. Probably that's the best thing I can do. because I don't know if I'm gonna find more items, useful items and stuff. So okay, there's those things there. Wait, what? Why? It wasn't here earlier. I need to heal up a little bit more, and I don't want to use another med kit. Okay. Let's get in. Let's go. Can we stop here? No, we haven't discovered those places, I guess. We're probably gonna be stopped along the way. Probably. Oh no, we're almost getting there actually.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Well, okay. Not all characters will engage in full conversations, but still may say something of interest. Okay.
Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl.
Everybody's kinda dead. Box of bronze acorns. An ammunition crate holding hundreds of small bronze acorns. I don't even know what bronze acorns are. Other than, well, literally bronze acorns. Civilian territory. So they've conquered the village of Jova? Is that the idea? There are a lot of enemies here though. Oh, that was the extent of the demo. I hope you've enjoyed this clip into Hell Is Us. What you've experienced is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. Join our communities, whatever, and I can buy it. I think the game is coming out in 2 weeks. So, yeah, it was mildly interesting. I wouldn't say it grabbed my attention. The start, it wasn't one of those explosive starts that you're paying attention since the very beginning. So yeah, I'm not sure. It might get better in terms of grabbing your attention. In terms of gameplay, it was definitely had interesting aspects. The whole technology thing clashing with the ancient stuff, and you're using both of them is interesting. I like the mobile base, even though you probably won't be using it for too long, and the fact that you can't move inside it is kind of a cop-out. But yeah, I think more important stuff. Moving still feels kind of weird. Moving still feels like you're kind of gliding, and they slapped the walking animation on top of it. No jumping feels weird at the start, especially with how free the movement is. And free, I'm talking about the fact that you're gliding and stuff. What else? The combat, maybe because of that weird movement, still feels kind of weird, even though it's a little bit better. It's kind of hard to tell that you can stagger your enemies and that they will keep attacking you after you hit them. Or I guess most of the time that happened. Maybe sometimes it didn't. That was also kind of weird. Yeah, you don't really feel the impact of blocking attacks, much less perfect parrying them. The fact that you use the A button on the Xbox controller, which is the X on the PlayStation, being the finisher button instead of the normal attack button is also weird, because that allows you to normally attack them when you could just execute them, and that's just kind of penalizing the player for no reason. They just should keep the same keybind as the normal attack, and then the player would instantly execute them. The enemy design looked cool. I guess the story was interesting. We didn't even get close to uncovering who that lady on the screen was, or the Jabba the Hutt from the beginning. And what else did I feel? I liked the fact that they give you clues when you talk to people and stuff, and I didn't like the fact that they force fed you some information when they explicitly said that they weren't gonna force feed you information. So I felt like that was kind of counter what they themselves said. Multiple times they're saying where you need to go, like very specifically where you need to go, instead of just like head west, and then you would get the clues and find out like the X's on the trees and stuff. I feel like you would naturally discover that and they wouldn't need to tell you. Same thing with the wind chimes. The fact that there are those insanely large compass directioners on screen for like noises and stuff. I guess it wasn't noises, but it was the wind chimes and then the helicopter here at the very end. But yeah, the wind chimes thing is absolutely insufferable. Simply hearing them would be fine. The fact that that letter mentioned the underground chamber is fine, because people might not have seen the underground chamber and the two slots where you could input the medallions. So that might be fine. Maybe that me nitpicking that is a little bit too much. But yeah, just the fact that they give you very, very specific direction is basically like giving you a marker or a quest marker or a map. I didn't really feel that much of a difference. I bet the cutscene there when we got introduced to combat looked really good, but it kept crashing, and not crashing but freezing and lagging all the time, even though the rest of the game went on without any issues at all. I mean, completely without any issues. I didn't even feel any FPS drop, so it was weird that the cinematics, which should be pre-rendered and should just be playing a video, were the ones where the performance seemed the worst. That was weird. I like the amount of detail that the good deeds had. I think that if the whole game had that amount of detail, that wouldn't be bad. Maybe if you put the more specific hints about where you need to go in the in that database thing that you can check on your on that device. If you put the hints there in the text, if when people click on a location or on a mission, when they click on it to learn more about it and see the connection with the other discovered things, if you put the hint there, I think it would be better. For example, when you're outside of that menu where the things are connected to each other, when you're on the menu just earlier from that, it says basically like go west, and then if you click on it, it says go west, hint, colon, follow the white marked trees. You know what I mean? For example, I like the puzzle to open that large door, where you had to read those passages that almost sounded biblical. It took me a while to turn on my brain and figure out where I had to go, but that was just my fault. It wasn't really that hard to come across. But yeah, visually it was interesting. It was fine. I think it was perfectly fine. So yeah, I liked the demo. It was very enjoyable. Sorry, I should do stuff like this. I was trying to do a very smooth transition as I usually do, but that didn't really happen, and now you're hearing the game, so I messed up. My bad. So let's quit the game here. Okay, it's kind of bugged out, so I'll do it like this. There we go. Perfect. And